bay for a long time. Then slowly, cautiously, I allowed him to enter a small corner of my life. Yet in many ways I've withheld much of myself. So it was not without reason that I was stunned last night when he proposed to me. I promised to give him an answer today. Last night he'd said I was too young to lead such a solitary existence. There's truth in this, I suppose. After all, I am only 38 years old. Still, there are days when I feel like an old woman of 80. Older than that, even. I realize this is because of the things which have happened to me, plus my newfound knowledge about life and people. Certainly I've learned a lot about their insensitivity and selfishness, their callousness and indifference. I've learned about evil, too, firsthand. Yes, and even about good. There are some good people in this world, those who are kind and concerned and compassionate, but not many, not really. A few weeks ago, I railed on about the doers of evil who inhabit this planet, and Richard listened attentively as he always does. When I finished and discovered I was on the verge of unexpected tears, he joined me on the sofa, simply took my hand in his and held it tightly. We sat together like that for a long time, surrounded by the silence, until he said finally, ever so quietly, "Don't try to understand the nature of evil or analyze it, Mal. It's a mystery nobody has ever been able to fathom. Evil has touched your life. You've been through hell, and I certainly have no proper words with which to console you. Anyway, words are empty, cold comfort at best. I know I will always be grateful to him, because he did not attempt to placate me with platitudes, those meaningless words that well-meaning tend to offer when confronted with another person's pain or anger or despair. Also, I must admit I admire Richard Markson. He is a decent human being, a man of integrity and compassion, qualities that mean a great deal to me. He is 39, a year older than I, and now it strikes me, and quite forcibly, how ready he is to make a commitment, to embark on a long-term relationship, is willing to accept everything this means. But am I? Ambivalent, uncertain, wary, scared, caught on an eddying tide of fears and deep-rooted problems. I feel completely helpless this morning, unable to think with clarity. After a moment or two, I walked out of my office across the back hall and out into the garden. I took the stone-paved path that led across the vast lawns at the back of the house, walking rapidly until I came to the ridge overlooking part of my property and the valley far beyond. Hills darkly green with trees soared high above this valley, giving it some shelter from the elements in the harsh winter months. The two small houses nestled in the bed of the valley, always so forlorn in bad weather, now looked cool and inviting, with their white-painted shingles and dark rooftops, their gardens bright with vivid color. Presently, I shifted my gaze, let it rest just below me. Here, at the bottom of verdant lawns sloping away from the ridge where I stood, the horses grazed contentedly in the long meadow. To the left of them were the old barns, freshly painted dark red with white trim. To the right of the long meadow, the pond, calm and glassy as a mirror, shimmered in the sun. A family of Canada geese swam one after the other in a straight line across its dark surface, where water lilies, waxy and pale pink, floated in profusion. I lifted my head and looked up at the sky. It was the brightest, most piercing of blues, banked high with pure white flossy clouds and dazzling. I blinked several times against the light, and then I realized suddenly that I was crying. I shivered in the sunlight, unexpectedly cold in the sultry air. No one ever knows what life holds, I thought, what destiny has in store. I understand that better than anyone.